Do you want to train your bonsai with speed and simplicity, relying less on wiring and embracing a more natural look? Or perhaps you'd like to replicate the unique style of Lingnan Penjing found in southern China? If so, I invite you to learn the powerful grow and clip method. This is my precise step-by-step guide to the technique. 1. Overview of the grow and clip technique. In Lingnan Penjing, artists rely almost entirely on the grow and clip method rather than wiring. As branches grow, they are repeatedly clipped to induce taper, movement, and branching structure naturally. Each clipping creates a new bend or twist. Over multiple cycles, the trunk and branches develop rich turns and refined proportions. 2. Detailed step-by-step instructions. A. Choose the right species. The grow and clip approach works best for deciduous trees or vigorous broadleaf types such as Chinese elm, olive, Fujian tea, etc. These species readily produce backbuds after pruning. Conifers generally don't backbud well. If using conifers, ensure that when you prune a branch, there's at least a small side branch left alive to maintain sap flow. B. Stage 1. Grow. Allow your tree to grow freely, ideally in a large container or in ground to build trunk thickness and healthy foliage. Keep the tree undisturbed until it reaches about half the target trunk diameter. For example, let it reach 3 centimeters if the goal is 6 centimeters. C. Stage 2. Clip. A dormancy. For example, winter, prune severely into the branches or trunk. Leave at least one bud or branch to preserve sap flow and encourage regrowth. After pruning large cuts, especially greater than 2 to 3 centimeters, use wound putty to protect and assist healing. Do stage 3. Regrow and repeat. In spring, select the strongest new bud to continue the main line of growth. Remove weaker ones to maintain structure. As the branch or trunk segment regrows, each session creates new segments and directions, building natural taper and ramification over time. Repeat cycles of grow, clip, regrow across several seasons until desired form is established. 3. Branch shaping and style guidelines. A taper every major branch should thin naturally from base to tip. Multiple taper stages are ideal. The trunk should also taper elegantly upwards. B. Branch direction. Shape each branch like a mini tree. Changes in direction should be short and abrupt. Long runs should flow between turns. C. Movement and character. Incorporate bends, twists, and asymmetry. Lingnan style welcomes angular, natural-looking movement over perfect symmetry. 4. Techniques to accelerate the process. Egg-eye wire, use temporary. Light wiring to hold branches in position until new shoots form, then remove it before clipping again. This can help achieve faster development and more precise control. B. Ground growth or large pot. Plant the young tree directly in soil or a large container to boost growth rate. Then repot into a bonsai pot later. This is suitable for species like ficus that respond well to this approach. 5. Practical tips in healing. Learn the bark color change. Prune at points where the branch transitions from green to brown. This indicates sufficient lignification and bud readiness. Bee wound. Putty. Use on large cuts to preserve sap and prevent drying. But prune again carefully in spring to refine protective callus if necessary. 6. Quick reference table. Let me provide you with a quick reference table summarizing key aspects of the grow and clip technique. Hopefully, this will aid your understanding and application of the method. Feel free to pause and study this table further. All right, we have covered the fundamental principles and steps. So now let me share some insights from practitioners. Also tips I have gathered over the years. These quotes offer a glimpse into the essence of Lingnan styling, emphasizing its dynamic, natural, and patiently refined character. And here are some additional tips based on my experience with this technique. By the way, feel free to pause and study them in detail. 6.1 From Seed to Masterpiece. Remember, the grow and clip approach is patience-driven training. It allows the tree to develop inherent strength in the trunk and branches before imposing our design intent. Don't rush the process. 6.2 Healing and Refinement. The first cut might be bold, but subsequent prunings should aim for refinement. Look for the sweet spot in each branch where green meets brown on the trunk or branch. This indicates the optimal point for another cut. Watch this area closely as the growing season progresses. When it turns brown and woody, it's ready for the next shaping session. 6.3 The Power of Patience. Prune just above a leaf node or bud. This promotes the emergence of new shoots from the axils of the leaves or buds. Take care to preserve healthy buds for continued growth and development. Ensure proper air circulation around the buds for optimal results. 6.4 Embrace Imperfection. The beauty of Lingnan Penjing lies in its natural, imperfect appearance. Embrace the charm of uneven canopies, slightly wilting foliage, and slightly asymmetrical branches. These elements contribute to the style's unique character. 6.5 Continuous Improvement. Like any art form, bonsai takes time and dedication to master. Stay curious, keep learning, and don't be afraid to experiment under the guidance of experienced practitioners. Attend workshops, ask questions, and absorb their knowledge and insights. Remember, bonsai is a journey, not a destination. Each tree and each style has its own nuances. Enjoy the process and celebrate the progress of your bonsai over time. 6.6 Additional Resources. To further enhance your understanding and practice of the grow and clip technique, explore these additional resources. They offer valuable insights, techniques, and inspiration to take your bonsai journey to the next level. 6.7 Your feedback matters. I value your feedback. If you find this guide helpful, please leave a comment, like, and share it with fellow bonsai enthusiasts. Together, let's preserve and promote the art of bonsai for generations to come. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the grow and clip technique. Until next time, happy bonsai journey.